keep in our prayers and thoughts our military, law enforcement, all first responders always return home safe. Thank you. Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law, notice of this public meeting has been published on the Constitution of the newspaper and posted on the Middlesex County website as well as on the bulletin board in the Middlesex County Administration Building at least 48 hours in advance of this meeting, which shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar-Barber.
Here.
County Commissioner
Here.
Kenny. County Commissioner Koppel. Here. County Commissioner McCollum.
Here.
County Commissioner Nara. County Commissioner Tamara.
Here.
County Commissioner Director Rios.
Here. Recognitions.
Yes, one, recognizing John Zimkowski for his dedication to the Edison Light Tower.
Is there a motion to adopt recognition?
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar-Barber.
Yes.
County Commissioner
Yes.
Kenny. County Commissioner
Yes.
Koppel. County Commissioner McCollum.
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara.
Yes.
County Commissioner Director Rios.
Yes. We have correspondence.
Each commissioner has been provided with a list of correspondence received by the clerk's office in our last meeting, and the correspondence will be kept on file in the office of the record of the Board of Trustees.
Is there a motion to accept the correspondence? Motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Minutes for approval.
Minutes of June 6, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. regular meeting.
Is there a motion to adopt the minutes?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar-Barber.
Yes.
County Commissioner
Yes.
Kenny. County Commissioner Koppel.
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum.
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamara.
President voting.
County Commissioner Director Rios.
President not voting. Reports of commissioners. Commissioner Arabella Escobar-Barber.
Thank you, Director Rios. Registration for the 2024 Older Adult Art Contest and Show is open until July 1st. The contest is open to both professional and non-professional artists, and works will be displayed for viewing at Middlesex College from July 24th to August 22nd. For additional information, visit the county website or call the Office of Aging and Disabled Services at 732-745-3295. Please join Replenish to our Dying Below the Line event at the Princeton Alliance Church in Plainsboro on Thursday, July 11th at 6 p.m. This year's Hunger Awareness Cook-Off competition will feature 2 local chefs who will be uses staples found at local pantries to create unique, flavor and budget-friendly dishes. Attendees will have the opportunity to vote and choose the champion. All are welcome, and this event is free. Visit the county website for registration. And that concludes my report, Director Rios.
Thank you. Commissioner Charlie Kenny.
Thank you, Director. I just want to give a little brief out from the Transportation Symposium on May 8th. We held the Transportation Symposium. It was hosted, where our team hosted experts and professionals from across the transportation space to discuss a wide range of topics. We were proud that many of our municipalities, our state officials, our state legislators were able to attend. We were very happy that we were able to get the Chief of Staff to the Governor, Diane Gutierrez-Scicchetti, and also Dr. Ali Marr from Rutgers CAT, who is the director for the CAT department in Rutgers, for being our keynote speakers. We briefly covered the following topics. Safety was one of them. Safety is a primary goal of transportation infrastructure. Cannot be denied, as everybody knows, and we've said here before. It's the reason we were the first county in the state to adopt the Vision Zero action plan. Vision Zero, for anyone unfamiliar, is an initiative that seeks to eliminate traffic fatalities and severe injuries among road users and to ensure safe and equitable mobility for all. Our location also makes Middlesex County roadways vital conduits for business in the county and throughout the region and tri-state area. This presents another challenge, striking a balance between maintaining our business-friendly environment while protecting our residents' safety and quality of life. So that's why 2 years ago, together with our partners at the NJTPA and the New Jersey DOT. The Southern Middlesex County Freak Study was launched. For more than a year, with the assistance from the NJTPA and technical support from the state and regional agencies and local governments, we collected and analyzed data assessing truck traffic in the southern portion of Middlesex County. And then the engagement, also Middlesex County has announced an update to our Middlesex County website where constituents can submit feedback regarding transportation. So people can visit www.middlesexcountynj.gov, transportation to learn more. In addition, our transportation team is currently engaging with our municipalities to attend local events throughout the county to receive feedback from our residents here in Middlesex County. And we'll be doing this from the summer throughout the fall. And I know Linda Weber, when she was here and was asked about a month or so ago, gave a lot more information on what we're doing in regards to Vision Zero and how we're going about tackling it, both the big and the small portions of it. So together we aim to foster sustainable and thriving communities where clean air, equitable mobility options, and easy access and safe roads take center stage for everyone. And when we talk about, we're doing traffic lights, upgrading intersections and traffic lights to make them safer, but we're also doing small things. And I know I talked about one here a couple of years ago, working with the local officials in Woodbridge. We addressed a concern by the residents leading into Merrill Park about a pathway so that they could get into the park without walking on the road, whether it be the Middlesex Essex Turnpike or the main road coming into Merrill Park. And so through the Public Works and the Parks and Recreation, a lot of work was done to make it so that there's sidewalks there, to now make it so people can get in without having to walk on the roads. And last year, when we had Celebrate Middlesex, employees noticed a problem when you got to Parsonage Road, and I think it's, I forget the name of the road. Anyway, it's right by the Roosevelt Hospital. When you came across the road, almost to where the triangle is, there was a curb cut, but there was no sidewalk. So they noticed people walking in the street to get to Roosevelt Park, which was very unsafe. And so before we had Celebrate this year, through the work of our engineering, our DPW, our Parks and Recreation, they were able to go out there, figure out a way to make a pathway so that when you came across and crossed the traffic light by the old Roosevelt Hospital, you could then take the pathway into Roosevelt Park and continue on whichever way you want to go in a safe manner. So I want to thank them for addressing that problem before this year's Celebrate Middlesex. It's greatly appreciated, and so we continue to work on big projects and small projects and middle-sized projects to make sure that we meet the standards we're setting in Vision Zero so that the roads and transportation in Middlesex County is safe to all of our residents. And so that's all I have, Director. I just want to pass that on.
Thank you. Let the record reflect that Deputy Director Nara is in attendance. Commissioner Leslie Coppel.
Thank you, Director. I'm happy to report that on May 23rd, Standard & Poor's Global Rating once again affirmed to Middlesex County a AAA bond rating, the highest rating attainable. With this affirmation, the county will have maintained AAA bond rating for an unprecedented 23rd year in a row. The rating was triggered by our recent $7.4 million general obligation for Middlesex College. The rating reflects the opinion of this independent rating agency, where the following accomplishments were noted on the rating report: mature economy with above average wealth and income, history of strong budgetary performance with increasing reserves during the past decade, strong management of good financial management policies and practices, above adequate operating surplus, moderate annual debt service costs, of which have been decreasing during the past few years, manageable retirement costs, firm liquidity, and above average operating surplus levels. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Chanel Scott McCollum.
Yes, Director, thank you. Good evening, everyone. From the Office of Business Engagement on Wednesday, June 26th from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., join the Food Innovation Center at Rutgers University, the New Jersey Economic Development Authority, and Middlesex County at the second annual NJ Food Tech 2024 at Rutgers University College Avenue Student Center. There will be panel discussions on food as medicine, sustainability, alternative proteins, innovations and ingredients, flavors and extracts, and investor Outlook. For more information, contact Business Engagement at cito.middlesex.nj.us. From the Arts Institute of Middlesex County, on Saturday, June 29th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., we are excited to announce our inaugural Vote Live concert series. Join us for the first Gospel Fest with Hezekiah Walker, a rising sensation, Jacqueline Parr, and other local talent in front of the NB PAC, the State Theater, and Eldridge Hotel. For more information, go to middlesexcountyculture.com. Director, that concludes my report.
Thank you. Deputy Director Shantinara.
Thank you, Director. From the Office of the Sheriff, the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office is excited to announce its 5th annual DARE Junior Academy this summer. Due to an increased interest in the DARE program, Sheriff Mildred Scott decided to implement a summer program for children entering 5th and 6th grade and 7th and 8th grade in Middlesex County in the 2024-2025 school year. This program will include the DARE program as well as a junior police academy. The 5th and 6th grade program will run for 2 weeks from Monday, July 15th to Friday, July 26th, and currently 59 students are enrolled. The 7th and 8th grade program will run for 2 weeks from Monday, August 12th to Friday, August 23rd, and currently 52 students are enrolled. Daily routines will include roll call, platoon formation, DARE lessons, lunch, drill, multiple demos, and police lessons, as well as daily PT or physical training. At the conclusion of the camp, there will be a graduation ceremony where families are invited to cheer on the participants. We are excited every year to have the opportunity to provide these young participants with valuable lessons in law enforcement, teamwork, and community. For additional information on these programs, kindly visit the county's website or call the office at 732-745-3366. And from the Bureaus of Solid Waste Management, Environmental, and Recycling. On Sunday, June 23rd, the divisions will hold another household hazardous waste collection event. This event will run from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., rain or shine. The program will be held at Old Bridge's Recycling Center, which is located at 1 Old Bridge Plaza in the township. Residents may bring free of charge items that include adhesives, gasoline, propane tanks, fluorescent bulbs, paint thinners, paint, and other hazardous materials for safe handling and removal. If you have any questions concerning which items will be collected, you can again visit the county's website or call our divisions at 732-745-4170. And before I conclude my remarks, I just want to take an opportunity to thank every one of our county employees for all of their wonderful efforts at Celebrate Middlesex. A special thanks goes out to everyone from the Public Safety and Health Department, but it was a wonderful day. We had a huge turnout. I don't know the numbers, but everyone I saw there seemed like they were very much enjoying the events that went on at the park. But I know how much work that was for all the employees and the department heads and everyone else here. So I really want to express my appreciation for once again showing our county in an incredibly great and positive light. That's all.
Thank you. Commissioner Charlie Tenaro.
Thank you, Director. On Saturday, June 8th, at this year's Celebrate Middlesex County event, 60 youth anglers came out to Roosevelt Park for fishing derby. The children caught and released 150 fish, including catfish, bass, trout, sunfish, and bluegills. Prizes were awarded to the top winning fish in each of the 3 age groups. What a beautiful day we had celebrating Middlesex County. Opening night for the first summer of 2024 Plays in the Park was last night. Beauty and the Beast runs now through Saturday, June 29th. Experience some family friend magic as the tale of oldest time takes the stage. All summer performances begin at 8 p.m. The box office opens at 5:30. Ticket prices are $8 per adult, $5 for senior citizens, 60 years and older, and children under 12 are free. More information on Plays in the Park and dates for the next shows in the Heights, and a funny thing happened on the way to the forum can be found on our website. I would also remind everyone the Middlesex County Board of County Commissioners is proud
to offer complimentary admission to plays in the park to active U.S. military service members and their families. Complimentary tickets are available for veterans and their families on Mondays and Tuesday performances of each show. We thank you for your service and hope to see you there. Last night I attended the opening, and I was also there on Monday. And I can't, you know, every year it's amazing how well these performances are. And I think they would be on Broadway. That's how well they are, especially the costumes and the acting and the cast, and the director Mogi Davis, the 19-piece orchestra. Last night they had 1,000 people there, and it was warm, but it was a lot warmer on that stage. So what a tremendous performance. You get a chance, bring your lawn chair, drink some popcorn, some water, sit there and enjoy the show, sit under the stars. This Friday, the moon will be out. What better place to spend the Friday night than on a place in the park? So make sure you make it there. Our Music in the Parks free concert series kicks off on next Wednesday, June 26th, at the Branton Bay Waterfront Park in South Amboy, Saraville. To see this incredible New Jersey Symphony Orchestra, our website has full concert schedule for all our parks, including Thompson's Park, Monroe, Jamesburg, Joseph Medway Park in Carteret, Spring Lake Park in South Plainfield, and the Branton Bay Waterfront Park. And that concludes my report, Director.
Thank you. I'd like to echo Commissioner Tamaro's remarks in reference to plays in the park. It's just amazing the performances that are done there between the orchestra, the acting, the singing, the dancing, and the set, making the sets. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I agree with you, Charlie. I think those are Broadway caliber performances. They really are. I'd also like to mention about Celebrate Middlesex was a complete success. So many people showed up, as Commissioner said, mentioned. And it was really a nice day, and so nice to see so many people enjoying the different exhibits and fishing derby, and it was really nice. I'd like to just remind people about summer safety. Make sure you keep your eyes on all the kids that are either in a swimming pool or out in the ocean or in a lake or a pond somewhere. Make sure that there's always somebody, an adult, watching over kids. And that's why we have our free swimming lessons for second graders. It's so important to make it could just happen real quick, and you never know. So just be careful, and I remind everybody about that. And lastly, May 18th, we had the pancreatic cancer softball tournament that was run by our Parks Department. I want to say thank you to the players. I want to say thank you to the Parks Department, and especially to Tracy Mead and Victor Evans. What was raised was $1,275 through that, and all that money was donated to the pancreatic cancer research at the Rutgers Cancer Institute. Okay, Mr. Kelso, any resolutions to be added?
There are none.
Any resolutions to be amended?
There are none.
Any to be held?
There are none.
Any to be voided?
There are none.
At this time, I open up the meeting to the public on any discussion on any resolutions listed. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes on any resolutions listed only.
Good evening, Commissioners. Charlie Pratt, New Brunswick, and the editor of New Brunswick Today, community newspaper available online at newbrunswicktoday.com. I'll start with the very first item on your agenda, 756. This is hiring a lawyer or counsel for some investigation and litigation of PFAS, the chemicals in the water. Can somebody speak to what's the nature of the investigation and the litigation, and how do we arrive at hiring a key firm?
Yeah, Charlie, this is litigation that's going on throughout the country, particularly in New Jersey. The key firm is one of the top firms who's been handling this throughout the state. We did a request for qualifications from firms, and we've selected them. They will conduct an initial investigation in whether or not there is any PFAS litigation that would be appropriate for the county. We haven't made that determination yet. This is really the ability to do an analysis and study of where locations may be. You probably are familiar with PFAS and what that is all about. We just felt that as a county we wanted to formally look to see what type of exposure the county and county residents may have had to then join in litigation.
And the agreement here with that firm? Is there like a time frame or a not to exceed amount, any parameter or something that you can share?
Actually, it's a contingency fee base, so whatever costs are associated with conducting the investigations, we will cover. If there is litigation, they would recover unless the county.
I'll move on to the next page. I see Top Right LLC on here again. It feels like deja vu. Just a couple meetings ago, I was asking about the contract being ballooning up to $4.5 million. It looks like now there's going to be another 20% increase in the contract to $5.4 million. I've noted this is a firm that's based out of state and has donated significant sums to political interests that support you all. Why are we spending $5.4 million on a company to do marketing for the county? And why does the number keep growing? Why isn't there just a budgeted amount and keep to the budget?
We have a lot of things going on in the county. We want to make sure that we keep all our residents aware of what the programs and services that we're doing, our PSA campaigns. We have our vote campaign, which is nonpartisan, encouraging people to come out and vote or use our vote by mail, our behavioral health efforts, whether it be storms or emergencies. And then, of course, it helps us with our local businesses. We have the Nokia moving in here. So we think it's a well worth investment for the county and let everybody, all our residents and businesses know about what we have to offer.
Okay, it just seems like a steep price. More than $5 million on marketing, all the things you mentioned, doesn't seem like it would add up to that much. Why is it so high, and why wasn't there just a budgeted amount and you worked within the budget? Why did it grow and grow and keep growing?
Two elements that you should be aware of. It not only represents what we're doing here in the county, but it also covers all the costs of outreach as it relates to the college, the magnet school, the IAU, and the UA. In addition, the base outreach and marketing program is what it's contracted for, but throughout the year, there are other events or other outreach that take place as it relates to behavioral health that wasn't planned. So we always use that 20% contingency as anything above the baseline outreach programs we have in place. If we don't increase those outreach programs, then it's not necessary. But we'd rather not build it into the base budget. It's only used in case the number of campaigns and outreach programs we're doing happens to be growing 2 or 3 because it wasn't originally planned that year. And there's always 2 or 3 that happen. So.
Okay, thank you for the answer. I'll move to 786 on page 7. I'd like to understand what's going on here. The Improvement Authority and the construction of the Heldrick Hotel, which was by 2006, 2007. What's changing now? What is the nature of this resolution? What's the point of it?
Okay, as you recall, back in September 2023, the county made the decision to basically purchase the outstanding bonds from the senior bondholders of $15 million. We further made the decision now that in addition to the senior bondholders, they were basically a secondary group of bondholders that we initially intended to keep into the plan, but we thought it was in the best interest of the county now to buy out all the remaining bondholders, which would cover the $1 million increase, and that this would be the final piece of the total cost of the complete purchase of the outstanding bonds.
So then the county.
Time's up.
Yeah, the county now it's done.
Thank you.
Next, please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes, only on resolutions listed.
Hi, yes, I guess you said that for a reason. I noticed you didn't say that to Mr. Cradible, but you evidently, I know it's resolutions. Thank you.
I said the same thing to Mr. Cradible.
Well, like I said, starting on
Your name
756,
and address, please.
Danielle Moore, 756 to where I would like to know with the water, honestly, I know different type of areas have different type of water issues.
Did you say 756?
Is that the one, did I
Page
say?
2?
Did I say the wrong one where Mr. Cradible was talking about the testing the water?
Yeah. 756 on page 2, right?
So yes.
Okay.
So like I said, one thing I'm sure I was just speaking at City Council with this last night. Honestly, I have to say, I don't think water is really safe to drink anymore, no matter what type of test or how many tests I've seen with the water department. But as I explained last night, due to where what, I will provide pictures due to where what. Here, I'm going to say in New Brunswick, I'm not going to say everywhere, but when I see people pouring oil down the drains and all in New Brunswick, due to where, no matter what type of test, my point is, due to where, what, you're going to make me think that the water is safe after times I've showed you, even, what, for the nature, with dead fish in the, so many dead fish in the Raritan River at times, due to where I was told, don't to worry, due to where the water comes down from Trenton. But like I said, no matter what type of test or whatever you do, with the people that we have living in our neighborhoods now, I don't think, believe me, you convince and too many people that water will be safe to drink from faucet again.
Anyone else in the public? Move to close the
Second.
public portion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Mr. Kelso. Does anyone have to vote on anything separately? Okay. Deputy Director?
Yes, Director, I need to vote separately on 24-772R, that's related to CRAD, 24-818R, that's related to New Jersey Transit, 24-819R, once again New Jersey Transit, and 24-823R, as relates to Jewish Learning Services and New Jersey Transit.
Okay. Commissioner McCollum? Oh, anybody else? Okay, Mr. Kelso?
Yes, Director, a motion would then be in order to adopt the consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 24-756 to resolution 24-838, excluding resolutions 24-772, 24-818, 24-819, 24-823 to be voted upon.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda? Motion to approve.
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes.
County
Yes.
Commissioner Kenny? County Commissioner
Yes.
Howell? County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Nara?
Yes.
County Commissioner Tamaro?
Yes.
County Commissioner Rivera?
Yes.
Now, Director, it would be appropriate to consider the resolutions that were excluded by Deputy Director Nara. They are 24-772, 24-818, 24-819, 24-823.
Is there a motion to approve?
Second.
Roll call.
County Commissioner Escobar?
Yes.
County Commissioner
Yes.
Kenny? County Commissioner Howell?
Yes.
County Commissioner McCollum?
Yes.
County Commissioner Nara?
Present but abstain.
County Commissioner Tamaro?
Yes.
County Commissioner Rivera?
Yes. This time we open up the meeting to the public. Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Good evening, once again, Charlie Pratt, New Brunswick, New Brunswick. Today I'll start with some kind words. Thank you to everybody who made the Celebrate Middlesex event possible. I enjoyed it, and it seemed like a lot of other people did too. Mr. Director, did you review the article I shared with you when we last spoke? And I want to see if you had any reaction to it.
Which one?
It's about the Edison train station bus with immigrants on it, police response. I handed it to you.
I saw that, yes, and I'm not going to comment on any kind of things that happened in Edison. You know, I just think that everybody should be, it's, first of all, it's a national issue. Second of all, I think it's, you know, everybody should be treated with respect and dignity. And that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I'll note that when I first asked you about that situation, you said it was something where home rule came into play. So it's both a national issue, but it's also an Edison issue. It's basically everything except Middlesex County. Is that your
You
take?
heard my answer.
Okay. Did you watch the videos?
Yes.
Why was the planning board meeting canceled last week?
Go ahead.
There were no items that were going to be voted on, so no need
It was just the review committee that.
Right,
that
they
was
met, but not the full board. What's the status of the National Park Service review of the plans for Thomas Edison Park? Has the environmental assessment been released yet?
John, please.
Yeah, so, Charlie, we're, as you recall from one of our last discussions here, so
The environmental assessment is the National Park Service's document. It's actually consistent with the National Environmental Protection Act. It's the National Park Service's document. We draft it for them. We're in the process of doing that right now, and we go back and forth through a revisionary period with the National Park Service. Once the National Park Service approves that document to be publicly advertised, it'll be publicly advertised and available for comment, but that rests with the National Park Service. So we're currently in an iterative process with them going through, putting together a document that ultimately, accomplishes everything that they were to put into it.
So not finalized?
Correct.
Okay. Any comment on the indictment of George Norcross?
No comment.
Okay, well, I just understand the county does business with a company called Connor, Strong and Buckaloo for insurance, and he's listed as the executive chairman of that company, and I'm sure you heard about it. I know it's a big deal, and gosh, I imagine you might even know him. You might even have crossed paths with him in your time as an elected official, and yeah, I hope that everybody here would be calling out corruption and taking a strong stand against it. You don't have any comment on the indictment?
No.
Okay, is the county continuing to do business with Connor, Strong and Buckaloo despite its executive chairman being indicted for racketeering?
Yes.
Okay. Your next meeting, first meeting of July, will you have the 6 p.m. conference meeting and the 6:30 regular meeting, or is this going to be one of those where you...
Yeah, it's just a 6:30 meeting. 6. What's that? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, I'm sorry.
Right, so you'll probably be out of here in 3 or 4 minutes. Why do you do that? Why don't you just do like you do for all the normal meetings, have the, I mean, we're not here for that long, it's at 7:02, so, you've been in the meetings for about an hour now. Why do you have to have everybody come here just to pass a few items and limit the public from commenting on general matters, which, I for one want to do? Why do you do that? Why don't you just have a normal meeting and let the public speak about what they want and sit here and listen to us just because it's your job?
The public has every opportunity to talk if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or any kind of ideas or suggestions, you can call our offices, you can email us. We have to pay bills, so we're conducting business for the bills. So if you ever have a question or comment, we have offices that you can reach out to.
I understand.
It's
But when you
not
have
just the meetings that we conduct here that's part of our function of county government.
When you have a meeting and you require everyone to come out, your colleagues all come here, why do you come here for 3 minutes just to pass some bills when you could actually have reports like you normally do and hear from the public? You should do that.
Time is up. Anyone else? Please state your name and address, and you have 5 minutes.
Hi, yes, Danielle Moore. Yes, will someone please tell me, once again, who's in charge of Yolanda, Middlesex Prosecutor Yolanda Saccone in this unit? Someone should be in charge with, are you the lawyer, Mr. Counsel? Who is the head on top of Miss Yolanda Saccone?
Who is in charge of her? The Attorney General, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Kelso.
She answers to the Attorney General.
So in terms of good, because like I said, I will be filing a complaint against her. Like I said, I just spoke to the Claims Department, Middlesex County Claims Department, with the 2 lawsuits that I have referring to New Brunswick Police Department matters due to where hate and racism. And like I said, I'm not making any deal. And like I said, due to where, wow, I want to see, I know how Yolanda Saccone, and I will say, do I see racism choicey in the ways that she makes decisions when handling things? As I said last night in City Council, due to where Suzanne Ludwig, June 7, 2023, who had the nerve to ask me, was it legal for me to use a taser on someone, where, wow, I was defending myself. I didn't get arrested. Oh, but she tried to get me arrested. Now, let me, like I said in City Council, it is illegal for Suzanne Secor, council member Suzanne Secor Ludwig to drive with registration expired in 2022? Is it illegal for Suzanne Secor Ludwig to drive illegally from insurance expired 2022? Is it illegal for Suzanne Secor Ludwig to drive drinking and drive? Is it illegal for Suzanne to have 3 times the limit of what she was drinking and the way she crashed? If any of you did not see the video, why was she not put in handcuffs? Why? Like I said, because of the damn racism with New Brunswick Police Department and Yolanda Saccone. And like I said, I will be taking my matter seriously and comparing this matter and another matter with Suzanne Secor Ludwig to where, come on. Like I said, no matter what race, creed, or color, we need each other. I'm a person where I help so many people of every race of color. But between New Brunswick Police Department and Yolanda Saccone, out of the year of 2022, 2023, how many murders were let go from New Brunswick? Why? Because they were illegal immigrants. They don't get punished for what they do. But what am I going to say? Ooh, I see Suzanne, she wasn't put in handcuffs. The man that I damn tased last year, due to where they wasn't going to put him in handcuffs. But they assume due to where somebody putting up not a whole video up on me, due to where it was all set up, due to where I have the body cameras of New Brunswick Police Department, where one of AP Charmer, one of your council members, Middlesex County, signed and lied on me, saying that I had illegal stuff on me, that I did this, I did that. And then, I turned it in. I will be turning in Captain James Hoover, Sergeant Nicholas DeFalco, Detective Keith Walcott, Alexander Yunez, Sergeant Elfride Martinez, and I will be putting a complaint on Rebecca Escobar and Suzanne Secor Ludwig, because I have the video from Suzanne Secor Ludwig when I said, June 1st, 2022, that my phone was on a tracker with New Brunswick Police Department following me. You wonder why I have a body camera now? Just a moment coming down here. When I come to the next minute, you will see how many officers I have continued following me. And like I said, I'm not no damn criminal, and I'm not no prostitute. And like I said, this matters will come due to where I just put it up as well, due to where excuse me, I forget what day it was, about a week and a half ago, where scared my neighbor, my medical transportation didn't come. I paid her $30 to take me to the doctors. I put it up on Facebook, how many damn police cars just kept following me just to see who I was in a damn car with? Please, I think you should know me by now. What I speak, I provide evidence for. I don't want to put Mr. Mitch in it from the same thing when I came from the traffic authority meeting where I was speaking on this. And he was over by the train station with me talking. And I said, Mr. Mitch, 1, 2, 3. And now you see what I meant. Well, what does New Brunswick Police Department keep following me for? And like I said, I speak on matters due to where you need to put markings on these cars where they are.
Anyone else from the public? Motion to close the public portion.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to return. All in favor? Opposed? Motion